On our way to Bodega Bay Headlands. It's about 2 hours drive. This afternoon we're in Bodega Headlands. It's quite foggy, but it's a good thing it's not so windy, so it's not too cold. People enjoying the weather. That's the hiking trail. Then it leads all the way to the top of the hill, right there. Taking this trail. Here's the view of the beach and the parking lot at the beginning of the trail. There are several trails actually that lead you up to the hill. I'm taking this route. I think this is less taken by people. Starting to do the incline. This is a manageable hike. I don't see any big challenges or obstacle. This is a straight, nice trail. And the weather is also a big plus. It's not too hot. So it's a nice weather for hiking. It's really nice that you get to enjoy what you do as far as hiking, and then also enjoy the beauty of the nature around you. In fact, I've just seen some deer, and I hope I get a chance to really videotape them without scaring them. I'm almost to the top. And there's the view of the bluff. And the foggy ocean. This trail is the closest to the edge of the bluff or the shoreline. And I can feel the fog rolling in. It's so refreshing. So this is the Coastal Edge Trail. There's another trail above this one. This is the other trail if you don't want to take the Coastal Edge Trail. The parking lot is no longer visible at this point because of the fog. I was hoping that I could show you guys how far the parking lot is to the top of the hills taking the trail. I think that's the few more yards to go to the top. So these are the trails. So I think I'm gonna go to the Horseshoe Cove Overlook and the Bodega Head Trailhead, and then go back to this trail. Follow that trail going out farther to the top. Okay, this trail leads to the Bodega Bay Overlook. The lady that I was just talking to says it would be nicer if it was not foggy. You can see a really nice and clear overlook of the bay. That's the view of the Bodega Bay and the campground on the foreground. But of course, it's hard to really appreciate the sight because of the fog. And that's the road that we took coming into the Headlands. And I'm heading down to the trail to get up to the highest peak. Yeah, the lady said if not foggy, it has a really nice 360 degrees view of the whole Bodega Headland and the Bodega Bay. For now, I'm just gonna be enjoying the nice foggy weather with the ionized oxygen and get energized. Those ocean breeze that brings all these ions are good for your health. So I'm heading up to the highest peak on the trail. It's a few more yards and then I'll walk back to the parking lot. Not sure if you can see the fog that's rolling in. I can see it clearly from these trails. So this is one of the peaks, or at least a rock formation on one of the peaks. Oh yeah. Yeah, it would be nicer if it's not too foggy. You can see at 360 degrees of the whole view of the bay and the headlands from here. I'm now heading towards the highest peak on the hiking trail. This is the Horseshoe Cove overlook. This is the end. There's no access after this trail. I don't see any more hikers. I think they all went back to the parking lot since the fog is really getting thick and rolling into the top of the hill. Probably the visibility later on. It's getting late afternoon, so I don't see any more new hikers venturing out to this trail. So I'm heading back myself to the parking lot, and I probably won't be able to do the other hiking site along the coast. I'll do that next time. These ice plants are planted here on the sandy soil to help mitigate soil erosion, especially on this kind of hill terrain where it's just sloping down to the coast. So there's a whole lot of ice plants in this area. Like I said earlier, it would have been nice during spring when all these ice plants have their beautiful flowers in full bloom. I could still hear the roaring of the waves from this trail. And there's a little glimpse of the coastline. But definitely that trail on the left is kind of risky. So I took the inland trail. Still have the slight view of the coast. That's part of the coastline trail where those guys are. There are less cars now parked on the lot. So I think I can take this trail going down closer to the coast, but I'm not gonna go to the coast this time. But this trail has a nice view of the flop or the headland. I think most people just explore the headland. I'll do that when it's not too foggy, so it has a better or a nicer view. So here's a bird's eye view of the hiking trail from the start, from the parking lot to the side of the hill. There are several trails that you can take, and this one is going up to the hill further out there. This is the access to the beach from the parking lot. Last look of the beach and the hiking trail up the hill, covered with fog now, before going back on the road. Looks like a bird island. Getting closer to the edge. To get a better shot of the bird island. There are more birds on the side of this cliff. Driving home out of the Bodega Bay, Headlands. Driving to town proper of Bodega Bay, where it's getting really foggy. We're now back at the Richmond San Rafael Bridge. We just came from the Bodega Headlands, from Bodega Bay. So we're now crossing Richmond San Rafael Bridge.